Have you reached the age of 60 and seen a decline in your strength, balance, or mobility? These 4 workouts are the only ones that have been shown to safely aid in the reconstruction of your body at home without the use of any equipment. And the final one has the potential to alter everything, and it may be the secret to being able to age with strength rather than weakness. So now let's get started. Exercise number 1. Wall push-ups. The truth is that regular push-ups are difficult. It simply isn't feasible for many people, particularly those over 60, to descend to the floor and perform reps. It may seem unachievable if your shoulders are stiff or your wrists hurt. However, this does not mean that push-ups are no longer an option. The ideal substitute that offers the same advantages without the strain is the wall push-up. That is how you go about doing it. Maintain a distance of approximately 1 arm's length from a wall. The width of your hands should be little wider than shoulder width, and they should be placed flat against it. Maintain your body in a straight line from your head to your heels at all times. Neither the stomach nor the hips should be drooping. As you continue to maintain control during the entire process, bend your elbows and progressively lower your chest toward the wall. Immediately after pausing for a brief period of time, you should press yourself back to the beginning position. Maintain a steady and controlled speed while attempting to complete 8 to 10 repetitions. So, why are these such a significant step forward? Because they protect your joints while also strengthening your chest, arms, shoulders, and even your core. Even more than that, these are not gym muscles. They have a direct bearing on the activities of daily life. When your upper body is strong, it is much simpler to perform tasks like pushing open a heavy door, rising up from a chair without the assistance of another person, and lifting a container of groceries. Moreover, the most exciting aspect is that you are in charge of the task. When you step closer, repetitions are easier. When you walk further away, the intensity is higher. You may be surprised by yourself and find that you are able to return to floor push-ups after some time has passed. But physical strength is not sufficient on its own. A sense of equilibrium and steadiness is also required. In addition, the next move is that it has been training soldiers for ages as well. Exercise number 2. The plank. Let's begin with the plank, which is one of the exercises that is both undervalued and powerful. Now, don't be fooled by its seeming simplicity. There is a lot more to it than just putting your patience to the test while you hold your body in a straight line while being supported by your forearms. Your very being is altered as a result. Why is this important after the age of 60? As a result of the fact that your core serves as the authority for almost everything you accomplish. This is the point at which your stability begins, whether it be in standing tall, getting out of bed, or even just reaching for something on a shelf. Core that is lackluster? When this happens, you run the risk of experiencing back pain, falls, and poor posture. Have a solid core? Suddenly, the routine of daily life becomes less stressful, lighter, and more secure. The following is a guide for getting started. Position yourself so that you are lying on your back with your arms tucked under your shoulders. Raise yourself up while maintaining a straight line from your head to your heels. Your hips should not be sinking, or you should not have mountain peaks with your butt. Imagine you are about to be poked in the stomach by someone and you are bracing your stomach. Begin with 15 to 20 seconds and gradually increase the duration from there. And here's the best part. The rate of progress is fast. Every time you hold the plank position, you will become aware of how your body is feeling stronger, more stable, and under control. And once you have your core in place, well, that is when the magic begins to manifest itself in your daily life. But having a strong core is only the first step. After that, we will unlock the power of your hips, which are the true engine of movement after the age of 60. Exercise number 3. The chair-assisted hip hinge. Consider how many times you bend down throughout the course of a typical day, while you are picking up groceries, tying your shoes, loading the dishwasher, or even just reaching for something that has fallen to the ground. These seemingly insignificant motions appear to be innocuous. On the other hand, here is the reality. The majority of people bend from their back rather than their hips, and this is where the pain starts. This habit, when continued over time, will cause your spine to become worn down and will put a strain on your lower back and make even the most basic of daily activities dangerous. The answer to this problem is the hip hinge. For retraining your body to move in a manner that is proper, safe, and efficient, this is one of the most effective methods. This is how the process works. Ensure that your feet are hip-width apart and stand in front of a firm chair. Your knees should be bent in a gentle way. They should not be locked or inflexible. While you are doing this, push your hips back as if you are about to sit down, but you are not actually sitting down. Your chest should be elevated, your back should be upright, and your shoulders should be relaxed. It is expected that you would experience a mild stretch in your hamstrings, which are the large muscles located at the rear of your legs. When you stretch, it means that you are doing it correctly. To return to a standing position that is tall, fluid, and under control, you should push through your heels while you are there. At beginning, there is no requirement for weights. You can hold a light dumbbell, a kettlebell, or even a couple of soup cans until the motion that you are performing feels natural to you. The foundation for more advanced workouts that support your back and build your hips is laid with this simple movement. Hips that are robust and mobile are synonymous with freedom. Freedom to walk tall, freedom to move with confidence, and freedom to be independent for a very long time. Now that we're talking about independence, let's go on to the workout that strengthens your upper body without causing joint pain. Exercise number 4. The horse stance. The horse stance may appear to be straightforward, but appearances aren't always accurate. The origins of this stance may be traced back to ancient martial arts and has been used for generations to develop balance, power, and mental concentration. In addition, it is a treasure trove for people who are over 60. This is the initial setup. Position yourself so that your feet are wider than your shoulders and your toes are pointing slightly outward. Bring your hips down and bend your knees in a gentle way as if you were sitting in a chair that is not actually there. Your chest should be elevated, your back should be upright, and your core should be engaged. This position should be held for 15 to 30 seconds. Inhale deeply. In that case, stand tall once again. Seems like simple. Try it. Within a few seconds, you will feel a contraction in your core as well as your thighs and glutes. Increase the length of your hold to 60 seconds as time goes on. And on top of that, you will notice a significant change not only in your strength, but also in your balance, posture, and even your ability to concentrate. When you adopt the horse stance, you are not only strengthening your body, but also strengthening the connection between your mind and movement. This is the hidden weapon that will help you avoid unsteadiness, trips, or falls. And when you have mastered the art of stillness and strength, it is time to introduce movement, which is the element that brings everything together. This is the final key to reestablishing a powerful and capable body.
When you combine all 4 workouts into a single routine, you will discover the ultimate blueprint for repairing your body after the age of 60. Plank, hip hinge, wall push-up, and horse stance are the 4 safe variations of this exercise. Only a few minutes per day are required to regain your strength, freedom, and independence.